Hi, welcome to AFTV. You've joined us for the preview of Arsenal versus Liverpool. Same colour, different class. Slots creating chaos. Arteta is building a masterpiece and it won't be his last. The Premier League title is coming fast. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Yes, you've joined us for the amazing preview. We've got a special preview for you all. It's a big game.
That's one of his better ones.
No, do you know what? It wasn't it.
Yeah,
Respect.
Actually,
I thought that was a good one.
It was
as well.
good, but I didn't enjoy it.
Come here, got a little Liverpool fan.
What's happening, lad? Is right, lad? Yes, lad.
He's a little young Liverpool fan here
Good
as well, watching the preview. But listen, big game. Arsenal versus Liverpool, massive one. Obviously, we've got Doyle here. It's a special preview for you. We're going to get the rivals' opinion and their fans and thoughts on the game. Before we do that, breaking news happened this morning. I want to get your thoughts. Ruben Amorim sacked. To start with you, Doyle.
What?
Mad for you? Surprising, or do you see it coming? Is that a good move from United? Just quickly.
Just shut your mouth, innit, bro? Just about that.
Yes,
That's all you got to do, you know what I mean? You're not playing very well. You're not being very good while you've been here in your tenure. So just shut up and try and win some games. You haven't done that and you've got yourself sacked. So it's pretty much deserved, to be quite honest with you. Same as Maresca. If you talk up smoke to the leaders at the top of the club, do you think they're going to sit there and go, yeah, that's okay, just call me this and call me that?
Doesn't always happen. Salah opened his mouth. He didn't get. I know it wasn't to the ball, but he didn't get sacked.
Salah's football heritage is bigger than Ruben Amorim. Sorry about that. It just is. That's not a mad statement. That's true. Salah is bigger than Ruben Amorim. So he is.
Oh, it's not. I think
You agree with me with that, yeah? You agree
No,
with
he's won. Yeah, fair. He's won.
Also, he shouldn't have done that. Mo Salah shouldn't have spoke out in the press and all that type of stuff, but it's a different type of circumstances, right? Managers are supposed to be the leadership, they're supposed to keep the cool and give that to the team, and he's definitely not doing that.
Yeah, he wasn't doing
flipping
that
out.
at all, 100%.
So, you know.
Laurie, thoughts Ruben Amorim quickly?
Surprised but not surprised. I mean, when I saw his outburst after the Leeds game, I was like, wow, really? Constructive dismissal.
Yeah.
So he knew what was going to happen. Because you don't, like Doyle says, once you start talking like that, it can only end one way.
Okay, let's.
I'm surprised it came so quickly though. But I must admit, as soon as I saw that, I thought to myself, he's not got long left. In fact, he said so in the interview, didn't he?
He kind of did.
So I'm going to see out my 18 months or whatever.
Or if I get
we'll go our own ways. And they decided they were going to bring it forward.
Do you reckon he done it on purpose? He just went, you know what, let's put myself out my misery here and I'm just getting off. He was like, you're all beep. Yeah, that's what you all are. And then
Nice little payoff.
Yeah, a little 8 million.
Back to Portugal, won't have to put up with the cold weather.
It's getting cold now, let me certainly get off.
He'll get another job in due course. He'll be all right. I never feel sorry for managers.
Nah, neither do I.
Fair. I'll come to the door after this, but firstly, were you singing Up the Chelsea yesterday? Were you wearing blue? Did you have the lights on, or were you just sitting there as a neutral thinking this is brilliant for Arsenal? The
latter. I mean, I'll never sing Up the Chelsea, never. But again, was I surprised? No, because I don't think this City team is as good as previous years, despite Haaland's heroics. And, they've dropped points now for the second game in a row, and it doesn't surprise me.
Well, it doesn't surprise you that City dropping points, no?
No, it doesn't. No, I don't think... Do you think this City team's as good as previous seasons?
No, but I'll go off the history and say they can pick up a run, they can pick up form, they can do it. We've seen it. But
no, they're a good team without a doubt. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think this present City team, is as good as previous seasons. And it's interesting. We were saying on the way down here that had that been Arsenal that dropped points 2 games on the spin, everyone said, they're bottling. I've not seen anything from neutrals or whatever saying that City are bottling. So are they bottling it? I don't know.
No, they're not bottling it. They've won trebles and they've won 4 of the last Premier League titles in the last 5. So yeah, that's why they're not.
The surprising factor for me of that game was Chelsea just sat there. They got a new man. They had an interim manager actually in there. They had players that were out, Caicedo. They had big players out in that game that weren't available, and they still nicked a draw at the Etihad. Doyle, was that the main surprise? Were you shocked? Are you shocked to see that Pep that's gone back and forth with you lot in the past for titles? It seemed like they are slipping away.
Yes and no. I agree with Laurie. I've seen better Man City teams than this one, and it is a lot down to Haaland where they are right now.
Yes.
But no, I wasn't surprised. They've dropped points all season. They haven't been at their very best. And to be honest with you, nobody has in the Premier League, so it wasn't a big surprise for me. Chelsea have got that up and down form. They can beat the best, they can lose to the worst. That's who they are. So I expected it, to be quite honest with you.
That's fair. I think every team hasn't been at their firing best, including Arsenal. It's the only difference is we actually getting the wins, which is different of past seasons. Right. Arsenal, Liverpool, well, let's just quick go back to your draw on the weekend as well. Another team that dropped points, that last minute screamer from Reed, probably goal of the season. I mean, when Gakpo scored, it was Gakpo, yeah. No, it wasn't Gakpo, what am I talking about?
Gakpo scored the winner.
Yeah, Gakpo
scored the
goal.
winner.
Sorry, he took off his shirt and all that. What were you thinking? Game done.
Lad, I was still celebrating by the time their goal at the net, lad. I was still like, yes, we've won the game, we've scammed a win again. Yeah, because we weren't great. We didn't deserve to win the game, to be quite honest with you. But I will say this, we were a little bit unlucky that I've just seen one of the best goals I've ever seen in my entire life go in against us on the 97th minute, the last kick of the game. I don't think there's any goalkeeper on the planet that actually saves that shot. It was that good.
As a Liverpool fan, are you not criticising the team for... I don't know. I thought about this. I think exactly how you think. I think that is a worldie. It's a not 1 in a million, but it's 1 in a lifetime strike.
100 shot or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not criticising Liverpool for not getting there, but there might be some Liverpool fans say there should have been a man there. I think even on match day, actually, they kind of said,
So I'll tell you what happened, right? All game, Fulham and the Premier League have been doing this throwing long throws, right? It's not just against Liverpool, it's all season. So the way Liverpool have set up, we've put ourselves in the box to defend a long throw. It's the last one of the game. We're just looking to get our nuts on it, get it out, and win this football game. It didn't happen, and Fulham was smart. They went for a short throw-in, popped it off to Reed, and Reed just went, F it, it's the last kick of the game, I'm going to go for it. And it's what dreams are made of, that type of strike, to be quite honest with you. But it shouldn't get to that point, no. The problem with Liverpool at the moment is we're playing based out of fear, and it's horrible to watch. Liverpool are not a scared club. We don't play like that. We play with bravery, and there's none shown at the moment. And that's evidenced by the formations that we're playing.
has that been all season?
No, I don't think it's been all season.
You started very well. I mean, I go back to, I was at the PFA Awards speaking to Salah, and he said, look, you guys are Arsenal fans, Arsenal team, saying you guys are favourites. And I remember the Liverpool fans saying, he's playing mind games. He's just, he knows that he's a smart man. He knows when he speaks to the press, he knows how to play the game. But at the start of the season, I literally thought you guys were going to do I thought you were going to be back-to-back champions because it started well.
Yeah.
You keep talking about scamming through games. You were winning games last minute, but I still thought, maybe that's a sign of champions. It all started to click.
I mean, we would play better in them games in the sense of that we'd create more chances. The problem with this now is it's based off fear because we were losing so many games. I think we lost 7 or 8 out of 10 games, right, which is just ridiculous. And so as a result, what we've done is we went to a congested midfield with a diamond formation, which is what all Liverpool fans were calling for. But it's not really an exciting brand of football. And if you don't have Hugo Ekitike or Isak up top as the two main strikers, then you're having to make shift with Gakpo or Chiesa, and they are not goal scorers. They don't offer the same threat. And the problem with a diamond formation is it limits your chance creation. So you're having about 2 or 3 big chances in the game, and if you don't take them, it's done. And that's even more emphasised by the lack of corner goals that Liverpool scored, because that's another option for you to score. That's where yours was born from, because you weren't creating so much on the open play. So you just created a beautiful corner technique and great deliveries and stuff. And Liverpool haven't got that. We've had nearly 100 corners. Do you know how many we've scored, gentlemen?
How many?
I'm going to let you guess.
12? That's
Quite generous.
5.
We've scored 1. We've scored 1 corner for 100 corners. That is pathetic. Liverpool have recently just sacked their set-piece manager, who never should have been the set-piece coach, to be honest with you, because that was never his job anyway. And it's just going to show now, all the edges that Liverpool have are gone. And this is why going into this game,
Van Dijk as well.
We've got not just Van Dijk.
They've got Kanate, they got tall players.
Loads of the lads are massive.
Gakpo's tall, bro. A lot of them. Crab's tall. I mean, I was standing in the face for them. They're tall. They're tall boys.
It's terrible. What I'm seeing from Liverpool right now is, again, I'm just going back to it, based on fear. They do not want to lose football games, so they won't try and pass the ball between the lines. They'll pass it sideways because Slot's told them to do that. And it's a shame, because every time something goes wrong and we are starting to play a little bit well, the team just capitulates, and it's not the Liverpool team that I'm used to. It's heartbreaking for me, to be quite honest with you. It's not the identity that I'm used to with Liverpool. We're usually dogs, and we make it hard for everybody that plays against us. And at the moment, we're playing lullaby football. We've gone from heavy metal football to lullaby. Even when we win, I'm falling a kip. Even when we win, I'm not happy. It's just not a convincing brand of football.
That might be the title for the rock and roll football to lullaby football.
I'm not a hater of Liverpool, and I don't want Slot out either. I love my club. I'm a proper Scouser. Look, I've got my 1 sends on and that. Yeah, everyone in Liverpool knows. I'm a proper Scouser.
No, you are.
And it's just not the Liverpool team that I'm used to over the last 10 years, and it's breaking me heart, to be quite honest with you.
I've got, listen, big up Dor. I've got a soft spot for Liverpool. I've got family that support Liverpool and stuff, and Dor's a right fan to, there's other Liverpool fans that can get quite,
I'm not just a hater. I don't want people to think I'm a hater.
and confident, but no, I think you've given a fair analysis there, and I have to come to you, Lloyd, because he said they're playing fearful. I mean, coming to the Emirates, do you think they can't do that at the Emirates? Otherwise, what will happen? I'm sure when teams are more fearful than actually when they go at the aggressor, I think Arsenal can sometimes struggle against the aggressor. But your thoughts, if they come to the Emirates on Thursday fearful, what's going to happen?
You know what? I'm always a bit wary or mindful of teams that have just been beaten or dropped points, especially the bigger teams like Liverpool, because the next game, you know what I mean?
They want to bounce back.
They want to bounce back. It's a big game. And they asked, what, you're fourth in the table, so you
Yeah,
still
we're
got...
still fourth. We haven't lost in 9 either.
Yeah, so I'm not... I hear what Doyle's saying, but let's not be lulled by that. To use I do think it's going to be a very competitive game. This sounds bad for me to say this, but I'm praying that Ekatike won't be available.
He is
He's
fit,
available.
He's
Go
back.
on,
He's back.
Yeah, he is.
Because
I think
that guy, he is impressive.
Very good player.
Very impressive individual, and he'll be up for it.
Before we go back, can you give us some information of what, as Arsenal fans, we may have missed? So I think the Ekatike is the headline news is that I know that he's probably going to be available for this game. He's been rested. He'd be ready for this game. Is there anything else that we're missing? Players that also know Salah's away at AFCON as well. Anything else from a little bit insight from that we kind of haven't covered?
Let's be honest with you, we're missing Isaac, of course, and I said we're playing a really congested midfield. You're not going to expect. I don't expect much from us against us. I know you've not won a league in ages, and you've had Liverpool games. Even when we were good, we struggled to come to the Emirates. Right, it's a difficult ground to go to. There's nothing to report on Liverpool. We've just been very poor. Fair. It's as simple as that. I don't see a head-to-head clash. I see a game where we pass it and frustrate you for a little bit, and you'll probably get a corner goal, and from there you'll kick on.
Well, off some information around the game. Anthony Taylor, he's the referee for this game on Thursday. Very annoying.
All of us looked at the camera then like, damn.
So that's a killer. I heard that they're preparing a big show, shall we say, on the game. It's a big game. Arsenal seeing it. I don't know if they've got a tifo, but I know they've got a big light show happening. All that stuff. They see it as a big game. But do you know what?
Oh, it's a big
I don't
game,
mind
right?
that. But I don't mind
game.
Arsenal doing that. I think the players as well. The energy from the fans is always a key for these games. And on top of that, the players buy into it as well. When we see the lesser teams, no disrespect, come here, we kind of don't play to the level that, when Arsenal are firing. When Aston Villa come here, we're different. When Animal were a beast. When City came here last season, there was a bit of needle to it. It was an animal. I think Liverpool will have the same. They're a big club. It's a big game, and I want that sort of the same energy. I want that. I want that coming from Arsenal. They're looking to do that. So that's some information there. Just quickly, you've been a champion of the Premier League more recent than what we have. Do you see this Arsenal
side? We
ain't
won it for 20 odd years.
Exactly.
You're gonna win the league. You're gonna win the league.
I need to get
Absolutely, I think you're gonna win the league. As soon as Liverpool dropped off in about October, I said from there Arsenal are going to win the league. You have picked up points that you didn't last season. You had a run of games in this last 3 or 4 games where you dropped points every single game last season.
Yeah.
You've picked them up this season. You've found the Champions gear. You're gonna win. I'm not happy about it. Like, I'm not saying it because I want to be on your side. I'm saying you're gonna win, by the way, Arsenal fans. So be nice to me when you see me on the street, please, because I'm backing you to win. Okay. I don't think City are good enough. I think that you've been through enough strife with your team to find this fire and grit, and you're just showing character that you haven't. I think you've had your blip. Your blip was when you were scoring all these own goals to win the games, and you've won. You've got over it. You're through it, and now you're kicking on and winning. You're beating second place Villa, absolutely dominating them in the second half, beating them 4-1. I don't think there's a team that you fear in the Premier League. Yeah, you're going to win.
It's been a great start to 2026. I said it on your video. What do you think off the back of what you heard from Doyle saying that
I concur.
You concur, yeah? Champions gear, he said. I mean,
no, I've been saying I'm of the similar view as Doyle, and I've said this on previous shows and forums. Immediately, because I tipped Liverpool to win the title based on the signings they made.
Yeah.
But as soon as they dropped off, I thought we were in position because I've said it previously. I don't think City are as good as they've been in previous years. Added to that, I think we've got the strongest squad in the Premier League. I don't think that too many people dispute that.
No, they won't.
The experiences we've been through in the past, I think that's helped. We've got some stronger characters on board now. Everything's set up for us to win it. Everything's set up for us to win.
Got big individuals stepping up for you. Declan Rice is immense. He's unbelievable, mate. He's one of the best midfielders
I
in the world.
was going to ask you, what player are you looking at as that can cause Liverpool problems?
Player that can cause Liverpool problems is Saka. Always, mate. He's going to go down Kirk's side, and I don't know if you watch Kirk's play football, lads, but it's quite difficult to watch him sometimes. And he's going to turn him inside out. He's going to be caught out. He's going to be on the floor a lot against Saka. Yeah, I think it's going to be him. That's going to be your main threat. And then Declan Rice and the form that he's in, and the way people are playing through the middle against us, even though we've got a stacked midfield.
Oh, really? Is that what's happening? They're breaking through that.
Well, did you see the Fulham goal? Right? That was terrible. It was a great goal. Fantastic goal from Fulham. Not taken away from them. And Harry Wilson, great finish, great vein of form. But the fact that he's played 2 passes through the middle of the pitch when there's 7 players there was just catastrophic. Declan Rice is going to boss that midfield. We don't have a like-for-like against them to battle. We don't. There's no number
Bro,
6. There's no
bro, there's
Caicedo.
such-
There's no
yeah, I
Rice. There's
know,
no.
What about
but like-
Gravenberch?
Yeah,
Gravenberch is not an enforcer. He's like a Busquets type of player. You know, cool on the ball, super majestic, excellent footballer. There's no doubt about it. But he's not an enforcer.
Are you not confused from like last season to now?
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking like Wirtz. I know Wirtz has not been what you thought, but you know he's scoring goals. Like him, you got Gravenberch, you got there's players there that were phenomenal last season. Like I would be so shocked how you take such a big U-turn on what's happening there. And even the signings, you said we got the best squad, but on paper you look at their squad, you think bloody hell, but it's just not.
I mean, I'm right there with you, mate.
Yeah, it
I'm
must be
watching my
frustrating.
team
It must be
every single
frustrating,
day, and
yeah,
as I
it
said, we're playing lullaby football, and I can't believe it because the talent that we've got on that pitch is
mad.
incredible. But I think the major thing for me, genuinely, is going from Robbo and Trent to Frimmy and Bradley and Kirkhez. I don't think we appreciated how genuinely good Robbo and Trent have been for us over the years. They've been two of the best fullbacks that have ever played in the Premier League. I really mean that. I'm not trying to like just big Liverpool off.
No, you're not wrong.
The stats speak
not
for
wrong.
themselves,
You're
and
not
they've created an assurance with the back line, which we just don't have anymore. We really don't. And the systems had to change about 3 different times. Of course, I'm confused, but I'm not a football manager, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what the solution is to this. This is for Arne Slot to
Nor's
find
Ruben
it.
Amorim, he's not a football
Yeah,
manager
not
either.
anymore, buddy. I don't know what the solution is for Liverpool, but yes, I'm bedazzled, I'm bewildered, I'm all the words of confusion, and I'm just, most importantly, disappointed.
Well, yeah, to be fair, Ruben said he was a football manager, but he's actually he's not the coach. But the thing is, Doyle's being very honest and true. I'm trying to gauge if he was trying to do when fans come on,
false
yeah,
modesty.
yeah. But he's
No,
actually,
I can vouch for
We're
it.
crap, alright? We're not very good this season. It's fine. We just won the league, so it's fine, you know what I mean?
But I still think that Liverpool, come Thursday, they will be up for it, especially given the disappointment of the last game and the season so far. We lost to them earlier in the season. We will be looking for revenge. They'll be saying, look, not so fast. We're still here.
I hope so.
You know what I mean? So I'm still expecting it to be a big game.
Let's
Well
go.
competitive. And I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be time for score predictions. Before I do that, obviously, Calafiori's out still. I think Mascara's still out. Max Damon is obviously still out as well. I think that is the majority. I think majority of the players that we know that we know, so that are there for
Havertz,
you're a
Bournemouth.
fan.
Havertz as well. Yeah. Well, no, Havertz might be. He could be in the squad. Could be.
yeah,
Depends.
could be,
Depends. There's depends how many names because.
I've got a
Right,
question
so
for
change
you,
from
just
week
that
to
quick.
week.
This is totally off topic, but I just want to ask you: is
Go on.
Havertz better than Gyökeres up front?
No.
Not for me.
No. You think
Not for me.
Gyökeres is better? Yeah.
I don't think Gyökeres is great
Cool.
so far for Arsenal. He's a great striker, but right now,
Is he?
Havertz hasn't come back, so I don't know what Havertz we're getting back from injury. If I'm being honest.
To be fair, this is Gyökeres' first season. There was always going to be a bedding in period. Havertz has, from my mind anyway, never been a prolific
No,
goal
he hasn't.
scorer.
He hasn't.
Not
So
listen,
you can't say based on.
But Gyökeres hasn't been great.
But then if you look at players like Hugo Ekitike, who's just come to the Premier League too, he's very young, he didn't have the stats that Gyökeres had, and he's come in and he's been the best striking signing of the season out of all the teams. Better than Isak, better than Gyökeres, better than Sesko, better than Wolf Amelde, like better than all lads.
He plays with that hunger, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's got that
And that's
real-
what Liverpool need. He's exactly he's exactly the number 9 that Liverpool need in the moment.
That's why I asked you about are you not frustrated or confused about your players? They were so
Absolutely,
good last
I
season.
am.
That's the same with I can't imagine that feeling with the abundance of players you have that aren't firing. And we have Gyökeres, and we're all, as Arsenal fans, are questioning him, and there's a lot of conversations around, was he the right signing? But imagine having that around a lot of the players you guys signed.
Bro,
But
I was the most excited I've ever been after the transfer window in my entire life. I thought we were about to dominate the world, and we haven't.
I get that, but
I
you
am
know
in
what?
a
I
pit
hear
of
it, I
misery
hear
right
it,
now.
I hear
I
it.
love my team,
I hear it.
but you're making me miserable.
I hear it. When we signed Gyökeres, I thought we'd be scoring goals for fun, but it doesn't work out that way. However, we're still top of the league. Let's get score predictions. Let's start. Let's go. We'll do us first. We'll do us fans first. Go on, Laurie. You start with your score prediction.
I'm going to go 2-1. I was tempted to go 2-0, but I think that on balance, I think Liverpool will show up on Thursday. So it will be competitive, but I do fancy us. I'm looking at Arsenal at the moment, and I don't wish to sound arrogant, but I don't see too many teams beating us, especially at home. So I'm going 2-1.
He says he doesn't want to seem arrogant. I'm going 3-0. I think this could be, a dismantling of Liverpool FC, if I'm being honest. And I was going to go 2-0 to be conservative.
Why do you see that?
Because I just said, from when I spoke about, they're going to do a certain show or whatever before the game, they're going to be up for it. It's going to be a massive game. The players are on form. We've got a lot of our players that are available for this game. Our team tend to rise for big games. It's going to be, we've got the statement against Aston Villa, but I think there's another statement coming. I think this will be it as well. I think Liverpool, at the time, they have got quality in there.
Oh, yeah.
There might be some few rough patches, but if we've got Gabriel and Saliba in there, Gabriel's mistake against Bournemouth was an anomaly in my opinion. I think if we have
He
Saliba,
rectified it
exactly.
pretty much.
But I think
10
if we have
later.
Gabriel and Saliba in that centre back pairing, I don't foresee them scoring. Ekitike is a great player. He's going to be back. He's going to cause us problems, but I don't know. I feel like this can be. I don't know. 2026 has started well. Let's hope it continues. Go on, Dor. Talk to us.
Right. So realistically, right, I think what I think, but I'm not going to say that on camera because I never ever go to watch my teams. I think they're going to lose because why would you ever watch a team?
I agree.
But
with
the main thing for me is what are Liverpool fighting for right now? Pretty much pride. That's literally all they're fighting for. You're fighting for the Premier League, so your motivation is much greater.
Top four. I mean, European sport. I know. Like,
we've just won the league. Okay.
Yeah,
no, that's
fair.
not good enough for
Fair.
Liverpool.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair.
in my opinion.
no, that's fair.
But I'm still going to say Liverpool can win because why would I not do that? So 2-1 Liverpool. That's me being very, very optimistic and hopeful that them somehow lose a game. And the reason why, I said you're going to win the league, and the reason why I think you're going to win the league is because I can't see you losing more than 2 games for the rest of the season. I can't, and I don't think Liverpool's going to be the next one.
And it could go that way.
But we'll see.
It could go that way. It could go Arsenal's way. We'll find out.
Liverpool, rise, please.
Thursday night, 8 p.m. kickoff at the Emirates. I want to say thank you to firstly Laurie LL Sports. Make sure you go check it out as well. His channel. You can go subscribe to him. I just did a video on it this morning with him, me, myself, and Laurie. So
Good
go check
video.
it out. Freestyle DM or Cop TV. I want to big up, but Freestyle DM mainly. Listen, his
Doing all the
page,
skills and that.
unbelievable stuff.
I just want to
Quality
say
content.
shout out to Alex. We know he's been going
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Big up AGT as well.
Alex
Yeah.
and Cop TV. So.
He's had a tough time, lad, and
Yes,
you could just do with all your support and appreciation because it's been really difficult for him and the stuff that goes beyond football.
I've been there, man. I've
Yeah,
been there,
and so yeah.
Yeah, we
love you lads so much and we're here for you.
Big up Gilly. We send our love as well, and listen, hopefully we'll be back doing content soon, but right now take your time that you need up,
Yes, my
100%. But yeah, follow the people's channels that I've mentioned, Laurie and Doyle as well. Thank you for joining us for the preview. Thank you for watching. Like the video on the way out if you like the video, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Love.